Assalamu alaikum students. This is actually a query videos questions you have asked in yesterday's Zoom meeting, but because of the less of the time I wasn't able to discuss all these questions. So one student asked exercise 6.2 question number 5, that is find the least number that can be divided exactly by all the even numbers between 11 and 12. All the even numbers between 11 and 12. Okay, so this is your question that you have supposed to find out the 11 and 22, sorry, 11 and 22. Okay, so you are supposed to find out the least number which is exactly divisible by all even numbers. So first of all we will see that how many even numbers are there in between 11 and 22. That is 12 and 14, 16, 18, 20 and 22. 20 because between 11 and 12. Okay, so these are the, you can say, even numbers. What you will do, you will find out the LCM of all these even numbers. Okay, what you will do, you will find out the LCM of all these numbers. So what is your LCM? LCM, first of all we will find out the LCM. So I am following common division method, so only division method. 18 and 20. Let's start. Okay, so start with 2, 2 6 12, so 7 14, 2 is to 8 16, 19 and 10, 9 and 10, and 2 is to 3 6, 7, we will note it down like this, 2 4 is 8, 5 is 10, then 3 10 again, 8 to 2, 2 is to 2 4, 9 and 5, then we will go again with the 2, 3 7 1 9 and 5. Now I will go with 3 3 7 1 6 is a 9 and 5, then 7 and again 3 7 1 1 and 5, then we have 7 and then 5. Okay, now we got 1 1 1 everywhere. So these are the LCM. So now you will multiply 2 into 2, and means you have to do only calculation, and that will give you the correct answer. Okay, it's 2 into 2 into 2, 3 times 4 times 2, and 2 times 3, and 1 times 7, and 1 times 5. So answer is 5040, and this is your answer. Okay, this is the LCM is 5040, and this is actually your, you can say, the least number which can be divided exactly by all the even numbers between 11 and 22. So this is how you will do exercise 6.2 question number 5. Next question you ask of the same exercise, that is question number 7. Sorry. So your next query is question number 7. Find the smallest 4-digit number which is exactly divisible by 18, 24 and 32. Okay, so let's start this. This is your question number 7 of same exercise 6.2. So find the smallest 4-digit number. In this you are supposed to find out the smallest 4-digit number. Okay, smallest 4-digit number. So what is the smallest 4-digit number? So let's think about that smallest 4-digit number. It is, I think, 1 2 3 4. This is smallest 4-digit number, 1000. Yes, 1 2 3 4. 4 the smallest 4-digit number. So but this smallest 4-digit number should be exactly divisible by, you have to find out which smallest 4-digit number which is exactly divisible by 18, 24 and 32. 18, 24 and 32. 18, 24 and 32. So let's first find out the LCM of these three numbers. Okay, so 2 9 is 18, 2 24, 2 1 6. Then again I will go with the 2 9 6 and 8. Then again 2 9 3 4. Then again I will go with the 2 3 2's to 4, 2 9 3 2's to 1. Then we will go with 3 3's to 3 9 3 1 3. Then again with 3. Now if you will find out the LCM of all these number, what it will give? How many times you multiply by 2? 1 2 3 4 and 5, and 2 times 3. So you know that when you multiply 2 3 times, so 5 times, it will give you 32, and 32 into 9 will give you 288. This is 3. Okay, it will give you 288. Now your smallest 4-digit number is 1000. So when you will divide your smallest digit number, we don't know what will be the correct answer, means what will be the correct smallest 4-digit number that is exactly divisible by 288. So let's see, because this will be the smallest 4-digit number, and now we will divide by the 28. So 20, if you will divide 28 into 5, it will give you 1440. That is very greater than uh, 28 into 5 will give you 140, and 28 into 4, this is also giving greater than 100. 24 into 3, so where this pen, yeah, 28 into 3, so it will give you 84. 10 minus 4 will give you 6, 160. Now again we will go with this 28 into 5. Okay, 28 into 5 will give you 140. So answer will be 20. Answer is what? 20. Answer is 20. Okay, now what we will do actually yeah, so next is okay, something, okay, it's 288. Fine, fine, 1 minute, students. I have noted down incorrect, but like this you will do, same thing you will do. Okay, you didn't see the number correctly. Yes, this is 288. 288. Now it is fine. So now if you will do 288 into 2, it will give 576, and 288 into 4, it will give you more than 860. 288 into 3. Okay, 288 into 3. 288, 288 into 3 will give you 864. 6 3 136. Okay, now what you will do, 288 minus 136 will give you what? 152. It will give you what? 288 minus 136 will give you what? 152. So because this is the smallest number, means the least smallest number which divide by, so if you will add in 1000, if you will add 152, so you will get 1152. So this 1152 will be exactly divisible by 28. Okay, exactly divisible by 28. It will be go with 4. 288 into 4 will give you 1152. Okay, so like this. Acha, if you don't want to do these type of this thing, so there is one short trick also. If you don't want to do this, so there is one more short trick, that is because you are supposed to find out the 4-digit number. Okay, you can see the next number will be 4, so just multiply with the 4. 288 into 4, so it will give you 1152. So directly you can write from here, because this is 3, so obviously the next number will be the exactly divisible. next number. If you will write the next number, it will, because here you got the remainder, so that's why you will go with the 4. So 288 into 4 will give you 1152. So like this also you can do in these types of questions. Like for what you will do, first of all you will find out the LCM of the given numbers, and then you will divide by the smallest. If it is 5 digit number, so you will divide by 5 digit number. If it's smallest 4 digit number, you will divide by smallest 4 digit number. Then you will see the remainder. Obviously you will not get remainder 0. That means it is not a perfect divisible. You want that number which is perfect divisible, that means remainder will come 0. So how it can become, it can be multiplied with the next number. So when you multiply, here is 3, so the next number will be 4, so 288 and 4 will give you 1152. Or you can do like this also. This is actually a short method, and this one is your, you can say, the bookish method. In this, what you will do, this is your short method. Okay, it's short method it is. So in this, what you will do, first you will subtract your remainder from the divisor, and then you will add in your smallest digit number. So I hope so that both the questions are clear. Next query, I think question number 8 of exercise 6.1. Question number 9 is 6.1. So in question number 9 and 10, let me use another whiteboard. Yeah. So exercise 6.1. Question number 8 and 9 you ask. In question number 8, find the greatest possible length. Greatest number, whenever I told you that whenever the greatest maximum is there, it means you have to find out the HCF. Nothing, you have to just find out the HCF, and it is given 3 meter 78 centimeter. I have solved this question, I think on Zoom meeting, where it is, yeah, 3 centimeter 78 centimeter, 3 meter 78 centimeter, and then 3 meter 24 centimeter, and then we have 7 meter 2 centimeter. So first of all we convert in centimeter, because it's easy to convert in centimeter. It will be 378, and it will be 324, and it will be 702. Okay, not 720 centimeter. So next what you will do, just you have to find out the highest HCF of these. You can find out the HCF by using the division method. Okay, that means here 234 and here 378. So you will go with the 1. 8 minus 4 will give you 4. 7 minus 4 will give you 3. Sorry, 8 minus 3. 7 minus 2 will give you 5. Now this you will copy down your divisor, that is just 54 and 33 24. So it will go with the 6. So it will exactly come 324, and here your remainder is 0. So you will not say that now 54 is your HCF, because one number is left, that is 702. So what you will do, now you will take your 54 and you will multiply by 7. Oh, sorry, you will divide 702. Okay. So 54 into 2 will give you 108. So why don't we go with the 1? It will give you, or you can directly multiply. Okay, directly also you can do. It will go with 13. Directly also you can do, and 1 by 1 also you can do. 702. That means you got remainder 0. Therefore now you can say that HCF is 54. Okay, HCF is what? 54 centimeter, because we have converted in centimeter. Okay, so you will say that 54 centimeter is the greatest length of the rope which used to measure these lengths. Similarly you will do question number 9. In question number 9 is also very easy. In question number 9 also, what they ask, two tankers, 650, 20 liters of oil respectively, find the maximum capacity. So just you have to find out only the HCF, because maximum is written. So 520, your number is 520 and 520 liter and 650 liter. Okay, these are the your two numbers, and you have to find out the maximum capacity. That means you are supposed to find out the that HCF. So let's start. You can go with the division method. So in here it will come 650, and here only 520. Only two numbers are there. So if you will do 520 into 2, it will give you very big number. So obviously you will go with the 1. 520. 130. Now you will copy the your divisor, that is 130 divisor. So if you will go with 130 into 4, 130 into 4 will give you 520 and it's 0. That means HCF is what? 130. Or in answer you will write 130 liter, because you have find out the liter. So this is how you will do these two questions of exercise 6.1, question number 8 and 9. And question number 10 also you will do in the same way. 24.30, 21.60, 36.45. Just convert in 70 centimeter, and then you can proceed to the division method. You will find out the HCF, and the HCF will be 108. That will be your answer. So like this you will do. So this is all about your queries video. I hope so you understood, your queries are clear now. So Jazakallah khair. If you are not able to understand, you can text personally.